Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis. It's Friday, a very good Friday, by the way. And we also had a very great week. So what's really happening today? It's actually Friday. You can see that we don't really have much on the economic news. We don't really have much, or actually we don't really have anything. So the news that we had, it was actually yesterday. So today it's nothing. Today there is nothing. So which means we're just going to trade freely. So, and I will be showing you how we send the news in the group. And if you are new to this channel, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like, share with your friends. You can see that actually Nvidia actually took us to the moon, guys. Nvidia pushed the stock or pulled everything from Nasdaq, S&P 500, and also US30. It was also put the upside. And guess what? We did smash that. We have some very good news, guys. On the other side, for those who are in prop firm challenge, where I'm helping you to make money on your prop firm. I saw they were happy. They said they made something very nice, and that's great. That's great because they are winning their challenges. So you can go read whatever that you're supposed to read on the CNBC just to be up to date on the market. But since we don't really have much on the economic news, it's fine. We're just going to go straight. So before I continue, I think it's much better to show you how we send our signals. So you can see that, okay, here we have this is VIP group. You can see we are 187. So this is what, let me go down. Yeah, starting from Gbpusd. I think this also sent it on my free Telegram. There is a free channel, guys. Check the link on my description, or I will also place that on my comment section so that you can join that group because it's for free. But if you want to eat and get premium signals, it means you're gonna join this. Now this, we were waiting for a breakout on Nasdaq. Let's see the other ones because we did smash a very nice. We can see the other ones. Let's okay. Here we smashed S&P 500. You can see there. I wanted them to actually reduce their stop loss there. Everything is there. I make sure that I send you way proper signals, and mostly with this information. It's not like I send only the picture, but I also send this type of information and also the screenshot so that you understand. You can see we also had S&P 500 and we did smash that very nice. So S&P 500 here, it was the time it was trying to break out. So I also informed them about that. Okay, here it's the time it was trying to put the upside, and they were also smashing that. So here you can see is that time before, I think it was Wednesday, before we see that push. I told my people that, you know what, we are going to have that nice push on Nasdaq, and I also send this in stuff there. So that's how we send the signal in the group. So I make sure that you are also on the driver's seat so that you can see why I say you should buy, or why I say we should actually take a sell position. So if you are interested in that, obviously you can check out VIP signals packages there. But the simplest one there, I think, is very cheap. You can join mentorship so that you can try to create your own signals. You can try to create your own signals, and with that, 450, you can pay. It's actually lifetime signals and mentorship, right? So for those who want to win on their prop firm, here it's a very nice special day. It's also 350 so that you can start to win on your prop firm. So anyways, without wasting any time, let's just go straight to the analysis. Let's try to go straight to the analysis. What's really happening? We are starting with Bitcoin here. I don't think there's much happening. You can see that since yesterday, yes, we are still on that uptrend, but since yesterday, the market is still, yeah, something like this. So the market is still actually on that uptrend, but it seems like the market is struggling to break. The market is struggling to break this resistance, but it's understandable. The way the market pushed up, you can see there, it shows that obviously the market will need a smaller, maybe reversal before trying to push the upside again. I'm expecting Bitcoin to also keep pushing up, but what we see here, what we see here is we also have that resistance. So you can wait for the market to break that, or maybe the market will just end up consolidating. But we know that after a few days, few weeks, we will see a very nice push on Bitcoin. Yeah, now let's talk business. Now let's talk business. What's really happening? What's really happening? You can easily see that we are on DXY, dollar index. Dollar index, guys. So yeah, you can see that we are coming from a very nice downtrend there. And the market was showing us some very nice sales. We were the dollar, it was very weak that time. So now it seems like the market will be repeating that. Now we can easily see that yes, the market did break out, and with this breakout, we expecting the market to do what? To push to the upside, to go up, and that will actually continue with this up trend, right? We expecting it to go on this uptrend, but there is something very nice happening there. There is something very nice happening. We have our structures. We drawn everything nicely. We have support, resistance. Guess what? The market broke out of that support. Now actually reached this area. If we draw our support there, it's not really close, but it's actually very close. So it shows that the market has some weaknesses, because if the market can break this first support here and reach this point here, that is a problem. And with this type of a move and rejection, expect the market to come back around that area. The market might come back around this area and retest again. So the question is, once the market comes around here, will it continue, or maybe the market will fire on that bounce? We don't really know. We just waiting for the market. We just waiting. So I'm expecting maybe you can do something like this and say, if maybe the market will get out of this structure, it means now the dollar is going to be melting, obviously. Once we see the market doing something like this, just know that the dollar is losing some momentum. But just understand that once we see this, it's not like maybe everything that has to do with the dollar, it's aggressively buying. Just understand that. And also, when the market is pushing up, it's not like that everything's aggressively selling. You have to understand that. Yes, some they will do that, but some they will just stay stronger because they are stronger against the dollar. So I'm waiting for this area to be respected or maybe broken out. Then we can say whatever that we want to say after. I think that will happen actually maybe next week or maybe even today. So what we have here is, don't worry, we have this diagonal resistance here, but we are still on this nice support. So which means it can be easy for the market to break out of that and still the upside. But I just drawn that so that we can understand what's really happening, and it shows that that smaller resistance there, it's working. It's seriously working, and it seems like the market is struggling to break. So maybe we'll see the market doing something like this, going further. And if that happens, that will be good also, because it means we can actually try to continue buying on other pairs, right? Yeah. If you are not in the group, guys, try to squeeze yourself in. I think all those profits that we made, whether it's 3, 4, 5 signals, maybe you were going to recover a lot. And remember, we don't really fight the market. If there's no any opportunity, we don't try to impress anyone in the group or in the group of in the signal group. We don't impress, we just work, you see. So we are on USDJPY. What's really happening? Very nice structure, by the way. We are on the very nice uptrend. You can see that the market is pushing the upside. I can say even that it's a touch. So we see that the market is pushing up, down, up. So here the market is struggling, but we might see maybe a nice sell before pushing to the upside. But remember, we are on an uptrend, so which means we don't really care much about a sell or reversals. Whatever that happens there, it's just preparing us to have a very proper buy. So here you can see that we have a nice consolidation structure. So the question is, can you buy there or sell there? No, the market is actually closely consolidating around this resistance and support. So our job is to wait for a proper breakout before we look for that buy. Or maybe the market will end up breaking this area, going lower. Then we can say, okay, that is also a proper zone for us to look for that buy. Then we're gonna buy there, and then maybe the market will be trying to push the upside. I'm trying to be as quick as possible so that we can send this before load shedding. We have load shedding at 8, and now it's 7:30, so we left with 30 minutes. So I hope I will be able to upload this, but my connection is very fast. I think we can upload that very quick. So now what's really happening? We are actually on GBP, USD. What's really happening? We can easily see that, yeah, we are coming from a very nice uptrend there. You see that the market started from these areas, that zone, that was a proper support, and it seems like the market is just playing below that level. You can see that we have a proper support here. So what we see here is the market is just consolidating around there. But what I see is it's like now the market is giving us something like that. But once we move above this area, actually we have to look for that buy positions, because it shows that the market is not actually interested in that downtrend. I think the market is not actually interested in that. Let me try to push this little bit. Yeah, my filers weird, doing some crazy things. So what we see here is after we break out, we see the market created this nice resistance area. And if you check that, it's where the market is playing around. This is a smaller support inside this resistance and support. Don't really entertain that. What we're going to entertain is this resistance and support. So this will happen because the market is just consolidating, right? So we expecting the market to actually push even higher. But for now, we're not going to do anything, even if it creates. We just need to see a clear structure, because now we are on this breakout, which means we expect the market to push lower. But now it's coming back. So which means the market is trying to change the trend again and to push the upside. But for us to jump on the market, it means it has to be way too clear, because we don't really want to lose. We trade with real cash, so we don't really want to play around with the market. So now we are actually on Euro USD. What's really happening? Yes, the market was showing us that how it was on a downtrend. The market was downtrending. I saw someone said, Kenzo, don't you see that thing? It's a whatever inverse of head and shoulder or something like that. Guys, I don't really follow that. Everyone has their own strategies. So I use my strategy, you can use yours. So if I don't really see something, there's nothing wrong with that. If you can see it that day, that's good for you. And if we can see it that day, that's good for us also. So, but why did we say maybe the market was still on a downtrend? I think even if you're using the inverse double bottom, whatever the patterns on my structure, I can see that yes, whether there's double bottoms, even if I don't really see them, I can say the market is still, it was actually on a very nice downtrend. And what I see here is, yes, I did set this this support there, this counter support. If the market broke out of that, I was going to jump for that sell. You saw that. So now the market is breaking out of that structure. So obviously, once the market breaks out, it means that I will wait, and it seems like the market is trying to give us a nice retest. So now I'm expecting the market to do what? To push to the upside. But we're not gonna just jump on the market. So guys, when you comment on your comment section, know that whatever that you see or whatever that you think you know, we actually know those things, but we don't really brag about those things, right? But I think double bottoms, whatever, to me, they sometimes confuse, right? So yeah, let's push to the next one. We don't really have to compete, guys. We just need to learn. So I don't really have to compete with anyone who is in the comment sections. We just need to make money and mind our own business, right? Because we're not playing, yeah? So what's really happening now? We are all actually on gold. The precious metals it seems to be trying to create some crazy structures. So at the end of the day, we are going to change whatever that we have here, because now this structure it's evolving slowly. It's like now we're gonna have something like that. Do you see that? And previously it was a very proper uptrend, and we used to buy. We used to look for those buys. Now we having these two structures, which means we have to focus on one structure. So which means here I will draw something like that. If the market breaks out of that, it means that the market is getting out of this type of a structure, and we have something like that. So which means around this level it's good for us to look for a sell. But with my strategy, hey, this will end up getting confusing, but I will just see what we can do so that we can able to eat on gold and other pairs. But here what I see is I think maybe we need to clear some of the structures. I think the market is evolving and we need to evolve with that. So sometimes the market will try to show you some other things, so don't act like you know too much than whatever that you see. So if you see something, try to do that and see if maybe it makes sense, because sometimes those things will be making sense. I think I missed this type of a move. This is what I see. You see that? I think that it's something that we should add, because it makes sense. It actually makes sense. So if the market breaks out of that area, obviously we can say yes, the market is changing this trend. We had this downtrend, smaller downtrend there, so which means this one actually a smaller downtrend here. So which means if the market breaks out of that, it means that the market will be trying to the upside or changing the trend. If the market continues here, it means that we will be going on that sell. But there are rules that I'm going to check there. It's not like I'm just going to jump on the market. I will do some other things that to help us to get some proper signals. So don't worry, I will be updating you in the group. So let's push to the next one. Let's push to the next one. We are eating here. We are still eating. We are actually on US30. We are actually on US30. What's really happening on US30? You can easily see that yes, the market is actually giving us some very nice structure. This is a very nice uptrend. We've been chilled, we've been relaxing actually. We've been relaxing. We've been relaxing on US30, and we were just focusing on Nasdaq. But now we can see that the market. Remember, yesterday I was talking about this level, that maybe the market will be touching this level, and now you can see that the market respected this area and it's pushing to the upside, and we were not going to buy around that area. But for those who bought, it's fine. So what I see here is the market gave us a very proper resistance, and we use that. Above that we have this buy pending order. Remember, this is 4 hours, so which means we are actually eating. So just because I thought maybe the market was going to fly aggressively, yesterday I already told my people to lock their profits. I told my people to lock their profits, but actually we were supposed to lock when the market is around halfway there. Or I can say it's better to reduce the stop losses so that you no longer lose much. Because yes, the market can still play around and keep pushing to the upside, but as long as we are eating, that's better than nothing. That's way much better than nothing. So yeah, the proof is there. The proof is there. I showed you the signal, so I don't think maybe there's something that you need to try about. So now we are actually on Nasdaq. What happened on Nasdaq? Quite straightforward structure. It means actually we need to update the structure, because where the market rejected, it shows us that it's supposed to be something like that, right? So but we will change that, don't worry. So the structure here, it was quite straightforward. We did it around here up to this point. You can see that we did smash that. So here we were just waiting for another breakout, and the market is still playing around that. So once we get this breakout, we will be ready to take that. That signal is already sent, so don't worry. In the group, I already sent that yesterday, but we did smash the markets there. So I'm trying to send this as quick as possible. So yes, we are still on that uptrend. Whatever that we have here, it's just this resistance and this support. So if the market respects this area, we'll be expecting it to reach this level so that we can buy again, because we're not going to sell. Remember, we follow the trend, so we never go against the trend. As they say, trend is your friend, or the trend is your friend, so follow the trend, right? So let's push the next one, which is S&P 500. S&P 500, we also we are still on this nice profit. Guys, if you are in the team and you are watching these signals, let them know that we are eating. Let them know that yes, you can send the fire emoji, or just tell them that we are eating. So on S&P 500, quite similar structure to US30. We had a nice breakout, then we are still on this uptrend. Once we reach this halfway there, you can log, but I already told them in the group that please try to log that, because we are eating. We don't really want to turn our winners to losers. If you are in a profit, it doesn't really matter whether you close with 100 or 200 or whatever, but we make sure that we reduce the stop loss and we log that profit, so that now it's a trade free, or lose whatever. You don't really lose much or anything in that position. Yeah, you see this one, we missed it. We actually did miss this one, but we're not chasing trades, guys. You can see that yes, the market was going down, nice consolidation there, the market broke out, retest. Once it pushes to the upside, I seriously miss this. But you know what, I wasn't going to chase that. I wasn't going to chase that structure. So it's something that sometimes it happens. So US oil, still on this US oil, what's really happening? The market is still on a very nice uptrend, so there's nothing much we can do. The market is still respecting this level, so I'm just waiting for a very proper sell before we look for that buy, as we are actually on this uptrend. So we're expecting the market to continue pushing to the upside, but it seems like the market is still playing around that resistance. So anyways, guys, if you want to be part of the want to enjoy our signals, you can check there. But if you want proper discount there, it's actually 12 months mentorship plus lifetime signals. Then with that, it's 450. It's like you're saving 350 or something like that. Let me know if maybe you want to be in the winning team. For those who wants to grow their accounts, not only prop firms. If maybe you have a decent account and you want me to help you to grow that account, let me know. It's 350. Scan that QR code and talk to me. For those who wants to be in free signal, I'll actually make sure that I place my free link, but on the description is there, guys. Learn to use this YouTube thing, because you're just missing some good stuff, because on the description there's always some information there, contacts, WhatsApp, whatever. Check there, you will find everything. So thank you very much. I'm trying to send this video as quick as possible, so I will see you on the next one. Bye.